John Hartigan isn't mincing his words or shirking the headlines.
Voice of Middle Australia, which is where the real Australians are, gets lost because of redundant legislation where politicians bow to a couple of people who want their way rather than the reality of what's best for the country.
Mr Hartigan is accusing Tony Abbott of kowtowing to his media mates Rupert Murdoch and Kerry Stokes. Mr Abbott is refusing to scrap rules which give the city-based networks an unfair advantage, and at the same time it threatens broadcasters that in Prime 7's case have served regional communities for half a century.
Make no mistake, there'll be more newsrooms, more jobs to go unless something is done.
Regional broadcasters have launched a campaign to pressure the PM into scrapping the 2/3 ownership and reach rule. The old laws restrict metropolitan-based media companies from owning regional affiliates, a move the Communications Minister recommends to keep regional broadcasters alive. Local politicians are taking up the fight on behalf of their communities.
So what's really important in regional Australia is that we have local news, and particularly local TV news with local reporters covering local events like here today.
Clearly, regional members are very concerned, very worried, and are prepared to take the fight up on this.
Prime 7 isn't the only regional broadcaster under threat. The WIN network has already begun shedding jobs and has warned of further tough times ahead if the government doesn't act.
Look, the trouble with media reform is that all too often it is a question of picking one business's interests against another business's interests.
The regional broadcaster fight will step up a notch from next week. Helen Ballard, Prime 7 News.